the psychology of dropping one thing leads you to drop everything. Go really, really slow and just think about 1% gains. It all comes down to consistency.
Dr Rupy, can you tell us, New Year's resolutions, a good thing or a bad thing?
So I think on balance, they're a good thing, but I think it depends on how you execute on that New Year's resolutions. A lot of people, because of the indulgence of the festive season, sort of commit to doing a load of things. They're going to run, they're going to start eating healthy again, they're going to start doing their mindfulness regime. Like, they've just got this huge list and they can maintain it for a week, maybe 2 weeks, but then life gets in the way. And unfortunately, the psychology of dropping one thing leads you to drop everything because you lose steam, you lose that motivation. My suggestion for people is to go really, really slow and just think about 1% gains and the compounding effect of small marginal improvements. So whenever I have someone come into clinic and I want to do all these things, I'm like, what's the most important thing to you, and what do you think is the most actionable thing that you can? What is the easiest thing you can do? And it sounds a bit counterintuitive because you feel like a bit of a fraud. You want to do this massive change to sort of offset the indulgence of the last couple of months. But actually what it does is it maintains consistency, and everything in the literature, whatever it is regarding change that we make, whether it's for our weight, whether it's a mindfulness regime, whether it is just an exercise habit, it all comes down to consistency. So focus on the smallest thing that you can do, whether it is going for a walk, whether it is adding nuts and seeds to your meals, whether it is switching up that breakfast, whether it is committing to have a conversation with one of your friends every single week. Something as small as that is probably going to have the biggest impact, because that is going to lead to compounding changes of habits over time. So I think overall, to answer your question, resolutions are great. I do resolutions every single year, but I try and make them as small as possible.